raise your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. I just move how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hey man, March 6th can't come soon enough. We're gonna show the community what defense can do, man. Splash is the best offensive player, but we better show the community that defense matters too, man. Splash is my guy. We got business to handle.
Yes, sir. We made it through all the obstacles. I told y'all, no problem. We finally at the top. I told Tommy me at the top months ago, man. We giving the community the showdown they want. Best offensive player versus best defensive player. I can't wait to get started, man. This is going to be a movie. Make sure you tune in.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Maladon. Then there's Horford, and it's Dort in at the small forward.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Herter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And he makes that one.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
And here are the Thunder now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Young for three. Al Horford with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dort. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Hawks with possession. 7-point differential. Pass to Capella. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Sinks the triple.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Young. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Knocks it loose. Over in the corner, Reddish. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. There's the pass to Young. No good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Collins wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Dort, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Herder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And the layup good by Collins.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Here's Maladon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now, here is Young. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Moment here to see some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Young taking his time here. Passes it to Herder. Hawks passing it around. Now, here is Young. T right on him. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Collins. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Young. He has 5. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Good on the triple. Young's got 8 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here's Herter, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Kevin Herter. The Thunder leading by 3. For 3, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Young with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
You don't see that play regularly from them, but it led to a made 3, so you can't knock them for trying it.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Kicks it out to Collins. Young from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Shots good by Williams.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Young outside. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Diallo. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Okongwu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Young, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Diallo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Atlanta. That free throw good from Diallo. The Hawks trail by 15. Rondo with it. He kicks it to Collins. Young outside. Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Young.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Connects from three-point range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Gallinari, fourth.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The Hawks trail by 18. Inside to halt the run. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Roby. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it. This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot, heading.
Oh, wow! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now here's Rondo. To the inside. Young's shot is good. 16 points for Trae Young.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Offensive rebound.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Back to Collins. And it's good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Thunder leading by 13 to the paint. And that one's good by Roby. Roby's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Hawks trail by 15. Got a piece of it. Diallo with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Diallo, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Snatched up. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 16. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Gallinari. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The offensive rebound and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rondo kicks to Capella. Here's Herder. Second chance shot, and Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Maladon with the bucket. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Okongwu. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rondo wide open. Kept alive. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 8 points.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Rondo passes to Young. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Count that one.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
An impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Tipped away. Young for 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this. High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Now here's Rondo. In the corner, Herder with it. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Dort. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Young outside. Here's Capella. It's tipped. In the corner, Herder with it. And the 3 off target.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And Dort gets it to go.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
And the Thunder making a change here. Horford's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish, he's checked in for Trae Young. Here's Melodon. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 9. And it's Rondo in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Rondo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Gilgeous-Alexander. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Rondo looking around. Here's Herter. Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Both good from the line that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Physical D, but Shea shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
The Hawks trail by 9. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Danilo Gallinari.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Atlanta's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And Herter gets it to go.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Dort, the stupendous finish in traffic. Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Melodon after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Basket counts.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one too, the fadeaway.
The Hawks trail by 9. Rondo passes to Capella. Here's Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Now here's Rondo after Clint Capella's miss. Here's Dort. He's got 12. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Reddish. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Dort. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got 15.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
He's checked in for Atlanta.
Looking at the numbers for Williams, how last month turned out for him, he's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Right side Horford. Over Collins. And the basket by Horford. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
For 3, Williams, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is Gallinari. Last time out, he had 38 points. Over Horford. Rebounded by Jackson.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Rondo to the middle. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shot good by Diallo.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Williams against Rondo. The dish to Collins. Kicks it to Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Here's Diallo. Here's Roby. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Rondo. 9 points in the game so far. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Gallinari. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and again it's Oklahoma City. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And they double up Rondo outside Collins. 55 seconds left in the first half. A nice shot by Gallinari.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Diallo, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 12. Down low. Here's Herder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herder can continue to do that, watch out.
Here's Diallo. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen away, and the Thunder pushing it up now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Thunder with another miss. Atlanta shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Reddish dishes to Young. Knocked away. Here's the break. Jumps up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 38 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They shot a great percentage from the field, and not by accident. Their movement was good, they're making good decisions, and the coach loves to see that kind of efficiency out of his guys.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on a defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Young. They've got Horford. Aladon is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Baisley in at the power forwards position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play, Young with the potential, and one.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
That free throw good from Young.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. In the third spot, Trae Young.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young. Outside Collins. Offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count it.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Young outside. He dishes it to Reddish. Lets it go with a 3. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Drills it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yep, that one goes. Young's got 35 in the game.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Out to the wing. To the inside. Herter. No good that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Maledon. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Maledon's got 12 points in the game.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one is good. And it's 37 points for Trae Young.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. Putting consistent pressure on this defense, just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks, trailing by 13. To the paint, here's Collins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And that one falls for Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
And so Collins nails both of them. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
And here's the fast break, and here they go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Young outside to the left wing. Here's Herder. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 15. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Count it. Beasley's got his first points of the night. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
It's been John Collins' night, taking his productivity into overdrive.
Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And it's Gallinari in for Kevin Herder. Pass to Young. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
All free throws good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Buries it from three-point range.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Thunder leading by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 57 points. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Yep, it counts. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Oklahoma City, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Reddish.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Young, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call, Oklahoma City with the foul.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. The Thunder leading by 17. Here's Dort. Power down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rondo passes to Okongwu. Young for 3. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Rondo. Averaging about 3 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
That's the thing. You don't get to pick your minutes. You have to make the most of what you get.
The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 46 points.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
They get it again. Hakusevsky. Good, nice job down low. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Young up top, covered by Miller. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Oh, wow!
Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 48.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Dort misses. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
And stolen by Miller. Shoots over Capella, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Miller's got his first bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 17. Young dishes to Okongwu. The three, but they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
For the Thunder, Roby's checked in, and Diallo subbed in for Darius Miller. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. And so Young nails them both.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Diallo. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Diallo's got 20. The Hawks trail by 15. Young is double. Capella, the pass to Young. The second chance effort. And it's Capella missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. On the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 17. Feeds to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle, here's Diallo. It's not going to go for him. Good defensive work there by Young. Gallinari passes to Rondo. Capella trying to free himself up. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Dort. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 26. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Lets it go from the wing. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. Diallo the pass to Dort. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Rajon Rondo.
Kevin Huerter.
1:21 left in the third. Jackson finds Diallo. And he gets it to go. 1:11 left to play in the third. They get a hand on it. Jackson against Gallinari. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Huerter. Inside. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 8.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the shot goes down. And the Thunder lead by 17. Atlanta's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. And the Thunder with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Justin Jackson. And Maladon subbed in for Diallo. And so Young nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Maladon, and he's good on the 3-ball. Maladon's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young, and every night he finds ways to still make plays.
He's been getting to the line, now his 6th trip in the game. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Maladon. Again, Oklahoma City. Here's Young. Non-stop scoring machine here. That's tipped. Right wing. Here's Huerter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 15. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Reddish out there with Gallinari, and it's Collins in at the 5 roaming the paint. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. Here's the 3, and another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Maledon. Gallinari with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
You know what? Herter's been in a zone all night, really lifting this offense.
Shot from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Maledon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking...
Oh! Wow!
He went high.
That was nice. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
The desire to finish. Shea has that in his DNA.
And the Thunder making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Young, and stolen by Horford. By himself, and finished off by Horford.
And what's new? I mean, Horford in perfect position to finish that play. Understands exactly where he needs to be.
The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Herter. Now the pass to Young. Down low, Collins. And no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Dort misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's good.
I mean, he shoots with balance and takes the looks he's comfortable with. Cam Reddish doesn't mind the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 19.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Shot on the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Fires from the wing. Good on the shot. Maledon's got 28 points for the game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And it's Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dort. Rebound, Atlanta. Reddish with the ball. Here's Horford. Drops one in from the wing. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
he needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The Hawks trail by 20. Young passes to Collins. Gallinari attacking. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gallinari's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Drops in the tray. Dort's got 31.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Maledon. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Maledon's got 9 points now in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Young's shot is off. Oklahoma City shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Dort misses.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Back to Herter. Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. A beautiful reverse layup.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Brown will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This one for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Herder passes to Collins. Now here's Capella. Pass to Reddish. Six to shoot. Passes it to Herder. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Herder's got 9 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Williams. And it falls over the rim and in. Here's Young. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Williams against Young. Releases. Williams' shot is off.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
He gets it in there.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Williams passes to Horford. Over Collins. And that one goes long. The Hawks trail by 13. On its way from Young for two. Offensive rebound. Capella. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Herder passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Williams, that's for two. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Atlanta's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Collins has got room. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Collins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. The Thunder shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. On the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's, and it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
The Thunder leading by 7. Williams, that's for two. Again, the miss by Williams.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's blocked. Outside, Horford. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
And it's Capella missing. Oklahoma City shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Got that one up quick. Horford's got 10 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Drills the three-pointer.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Here's Horford, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Hawks passing it around. To the wing on the left. Herder passes to Reddish. And it goes down 2 points.
And they're not getting the same number of second chance opportunities that they did in the first half. Getting outworked here on the glass.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And here's Young. Again, what an avalanche!
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
The Hawks trail by 8 to the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
A underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Herter passes to Young. Left side, Collins. He kicks it to Capella. The pass to Young. Back to Capella. Al Horford with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Pass to Reddish. And here's Young. Over to the left wing. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
And they go to the intentional foul. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left in the game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Now Horford. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.